Today we are going to talk about progression. Okay, so in the topic of progression here is divided into two. Okay, and our concern is arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Okay, so in our series that I'm going to discuss today, I'm going to talk about arithmetic first, and then in our next episode we'll be talking about geometric progression and how is it done. Okay, so this is the summary that we're going to talk about. So arithmetic progression. How is arithmetic progression being done? First of all, I want you guys to actually understand is arithmetic progression is all about the summation of two different terms. Okay, the summation or the differences between two terms. Okay, so usually they will look at D. Okay, D is your difference, okay, or they know it as common difference. Okay, so if you can see here, we need to understand how does it work. Okay, this is the formula given for us. Okay, Tn minus 1. So usually in a sequence of series, if they give you a sequence here, and to determine whether it's arithmetic or not, you just have to take two terms. Okay, it's either T1, T2, and then let's just label this as T3. If you notice here, they literally just did is T2 minus T1. And then for D2 here is literally just T2, my bad, is T3 minus T2. So if you notice, the differences here are the same. Hence, this is an arithmetic progression. Okay, it's a common difference. Please take note of that. Okay, it's a common difference. Where else, if you see in this sequence here, the common difference is not the same. So this and this are the same, but this is not. Hence, it's proven that, okay, it's not an arithmetic progression. Okay, so always it needs to be the same. Anyway, so let's proceed. Okay, now this is the star of the show. Okay, this is where arithmetic progression comes into play. Okay, so first is A. A is known as your first term. Okay, or equivalently is equals to T1. Common difference D, as I discussed earlier. Hence, N is the sequence number. That means if they're asking you the 15th term, okay, so N is the sequence. So usually you'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. It's standard in all type of progression. So if let's say they're asking you the 15th term, so that means your N here is equals to 15. Okay, it's understood. Hence you just substitute it and you get the answer as usual. Same goes for the second equation. They want the 24th term. Hence, N is equals to 24. And then everything else is being plugged in because you can extract your A from here. Okay, your common difference, as you see, you can just take is 5 minus -6 and you'll get 11, as you can see here. And then you plug it in, you get the answer. Okay, if they say it's an arithmetic progression, okay, please take note of that. Next is this, sum of the term. So usually Sn means, okay, it means sum to nth term. Okay, sum to nth term means that means 1 up to n. Okay, this whole thing you sum it up. That means you add it up together. So you can't add one by one. Let's example here, they're asking the first 35 terms. That is crazy, isn't it? So usually you just do this. Okay, you see if you can see the explanation is as clear as that. You find the first term, you find the D, and then if you notice the whole equation is same like Tn, as you can see here, but the differences is slightly changes of numbers here and there, the formula changes, and then you just sum it up, you get the answer as per usual. But of course you'll notice the elephant of the room. Okay, there is two different equations that is here. This is custom equations in catering to a special topic. Okay, so I choose not to discuss it today because this is a very rare occasion of formulas. But if you want to know more, please send me some questions. I would love to discuss them with you. Okay, so this is first, second, and third term. This is all special equations here. In the next class, okay, in our next episode, we will be discussing about geometric progression. So please stay tuned and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.